It's Wednesday, Wildin' Out Wednesday, Wild Wednesday. What's going on with y'all? If you click the video, then you already know what we're here for. And look, man, I almost say UGK, MGK. I'm trying things out a little different today. Usually I do this at 1:45. I'm trying it out around lunchtime. Same amount of time, still 10, 12 minutes, but trying it out at a different time just to see how things go. You know what I'm saying? See if it's a thing or if I should stick to my regular time. But basically, I'm on here because they got the white rapper Mount Rushmore, and MGK's upset about it. Which I don't feel like anybody agrees that he should be upset. Now, the problem is with UGK, look, I keep getting mixed up. The problem is with MGK is that he still feels like he's accepted in the rapper community. What's up, Rob? How you doing, sir? Lafayette in the building. Appreciate you hopping on and hitting that like button too. I appreciate you, bro. How you doing? Super Cypher in the building, you know. But I don't know why he still considers himself to be a rapper. Like it's even if he is rapping still, like we know he made that transition a while back. And it's not just that, but like he's not really just he's good in a way, but musically it's like, how can I put it? Compared to everybody else, I see you, Rob. I appreciate that. Compared to everybody else, bro, like I don't really think that's something he should like worry about being, because he's not how do I put it, in the same caliber as the other ones on the list. Is you streamed again later and all? I'm not sure. I might do it, but I might not. I'm not sure. I just want to give it a little trial run. I'm gonna show see. I might hop on later at 1:45. But yeah, it's other people in there is Eminem, Russ, Mac Miller, and Paul Wall. And I can give you a reason why each one of them, you see still at work, you said, oh, okay, I see you, Rob. That's cool. I can see why each one of them are on this Mount Rushmore list, because, I mean, to be honest, each one, I can give you a reason why each one has defined the culture in their own way, right? Eminem is considered to be the greatest white rapper of all time, one of the greatest rappers of all time, period, if not the greatest rapper of all time to a lot of people's opinion. And the things that Eminem has done for the rap community, it's different and it's more advanced than what MGK has done. Everybody that comes after Eminem, in my opinion, is automatically like associated with Eminem or compared to Eminem, because they're like, okay, what white rapper is going to try to take Eminem's flow now or sound like Eminem? Because so many that came out sounded like Eminem. It's like he started this trend and so many people have followed suit by rapping like Eminem. So Eminem is like the magnus opus of white rappers, period. So Eminem should definitely be on that Mount Rushmore, because he helped define the culture and helped shift it to where it's beyond one race. It's not just white, black. It's like anybody can do this thing. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to having some type of lyrical ability and to be able to make rap music. Rob said MGK is no Super Saiyan. No, he is not, sir. Paul Wall, another example. He helped define culture for that in the South. He's one of the ones that when you first heard on the radio sounded black, to where you like, that's a brother, ain't it? And then you see the music video, and it's a white guy. It's Paul Wall. I remember being a kid and seeing Still Tipping with Paul Wall and Mike Jones, Slim Thug, and all them. And here on the radio, I thought that was just another brother, but I saw the video, I'm like, that's a white dude. And it's like, back then, things were different. And if you're in the chat, please hit the like button. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. And for those who know or grew up with Paul Wall, it's like he helped define the southern part of it. Eminem helped define the lyrical part, more so up north to me too. But Paul Wall established the south side of it, if that makes sense. He really, really brought that down there as far as putting it on the map. Russ, I'll go to Mac Miller. Mac Miller is a newer generational rapper who is compared to Kendrick a lot. At least he used to back when he was rapping like that. And he just was multifaceted and had so many different ways to express himself in musically. So it was interesting hearing Mac Miller because he has so much more to offer. And Russ the same way, which I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know Russ was white. I thought Russ was like Hispanic or something, but he apparently has a Sicilian ancestry and heritage, but he is a white dude. But he has that. He's technically mixed, if you want to be honest, but that's what they say. Rob says, fun fact: Jimmy Iovine told Dr. Dre if Eminem didn't blow up, Dr. Dre was getting dropped from Interscope. That's a lot of pressure. So Dre put everything he had into Eminem to make sure he got that right. You hear me? Preston's Outdoor said Jesus is king. Yes, he is. And as far as MGK, here's the thing. There's a reason why MGK, if you look at the list, you see that Post Malone's on that list, right? Right. So Post Malone, numbers wise, is exceeding all these guys. Everybody but, I'd say, an Eminem. I think Eminem may be a bigger draw than Post Malone, but Post Malone has a gap between Post Malone and other people mentioned on this list. But the reason why he's not on here is because even though he raps, you can't just consider him to be a white rapper. He is an artist, and you are an artist. And I appreciate MGK dropping the pop punk rock album. Like, that was cool back in the pandemic era. It was different, and it was cool for what he was doing. I liked it, but that you're not like a rapper. These are for the guys that are rappers. And like, all these guys really put in the work to be established as rappers. Even if they end up singing at some point, they're still rappers. You are an artist. Post Malone is an artist. So it's okay to be left off because you're not really in the same caliber as them, I would say. And that's just my opinion. You know, everybody's opinion differs, but it's not the same. I wouldn't just put that on him to say he should be on the Mount Rushmore of white rappers. If anything, he might be in competition with NF. If you don't know who NF is, I strongly suggest you go check him out. NF is a really talented rapper. Always talks about good stuff, lyrically pleasant, really great MC. And I wish he had more exposure. He has a really big cult following, but I just, I wish there was more to it with him. But he's one of those ones that I would consider to be on that list if he had more prominence within his range. So that's all that is, man. I just wanted to expand on that MGK situation because it's somebody that said they should be there, but I don't really feel like they should be there. And I think the majority of everybody in hip hop believes the MGK should not be on Mount Rushmore. Now, you can work yourself to get to that at some point, but as of right now, in 2025, I wouldn't consider MGK as being like Mount Rushmore white rapper. So that's just my take on it. Just wanted to talk about that for a little bit, be in and out. So it's going to be a little shorter today. Just wanted to see how it would work for this time period. I might get back on later. I don't know. But definitely wanted to see how it would go now. And yeah, not ain't much to talk about with that one. It's just that, and then I'm pretty sure Drake is going to drop an album this year. So just want to throw them out there. I hope y'all have a great day. If you're around, I'll see y'all later at the same normal time. And I'll holler at y'all later on. All right, y'all have a great day, all right? Yes, sir. Whew.